Hello, folks. It is a beautiful night tonight. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see what the temperature is here. 72 degrees. Nope, that's Cocoa Beach. It is 69 degrees here. Now, this is funny, okay? There's only about, I would say 5 miles from, hey, Barb, there's only about 5 miles from my house to Cocoa Beach, and it's a 3 degrees difference in temperature. Interesting. Hello, darling. Hello, Teresa. My good-looking honey's in here tonight. And we have had a blast starting out this New Year's. We've gone kayaking and day camping. We didn't camp overnight, but we did take the trailer and use it and kind of camp out a little bit. And we're going to be doing that more often now that we're in now that we've got more stuff done in the camper. You're so bad, honey. Excuse me. And I have been drinking on some awesome tea I made. This is, don't fall, please don't fall. This is Roselle, sumac, sumac honey, the infused sumac honey I made, and let's see, what else did I put in it? Mint and pineapple sage, and man, is ever good. That's strange. Got a bot or somebody immediately as soon as I open. That's bizarre. We are 7, gonna be 5 tonight. Wow. That's cold, Barb. I hope I'm not gonna have too much trouble with these trolls. It appeared to be a troll, I don't know. But I'm not gonna take a chance. Hello, Christy. How are you, darling? But that tea is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I've been drinking a lot of different teas lately. Um, I have found Tuzo or something like that makes a great um, gray Earl tea. Oh my goodness gracious, it's so good. Of course, I put my honey in it, so that makes it even better. And it's funny, um, depending on where your bees are collecting, your honey is going to taste different each time too. So that makes your teas taste different. So let's see. I'm trying to think of all the things that we've done. Um, and this is the best way I could do. I can figure it out. Uh, on the first, I believe it was the first. Saturday was the first, wasn't it? Yes, Saturday was the first. We took the kids foraging and had a blast. We have had no, we have no, we have had, we have no snow, which is odd for Iowa. This whole year has been messed up with everybody's weather. I've got stuff blooming here. I just put a video out of all kinds of stuff that's blooming. And then all of a sudden, I have freeze damage on my trees and on my banana trees and on my that may be what's wrong with my apple tree too. But it's on my papayas out front, but the papayas in the back did not get touched. Is that strange or what? You're having frost quakes? Wow. Mm. And it's weird too, in that last video I just put up today. Um, I've got two roselles. One of them still has little teeny leaves on it, but their stalks are still green. And I'm like, what in the world? This is so weird. I'm so praying that I get more roselles growing. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go buy some or something if I can't, if these seeds don't um, come out for me, because I just absolutely have to have a whole bunch of them this year because I love, love, love that tea. Yeah, microclimate probably. Yep, yep. Um, but it's kind of weird that I'm 3 degrees cooler than Cocoa Beach. That's really strange because you would think that it being on the ocean that it would be cooler from the wind, from the water. Oh, excuse me. Shake that off, Kathy. Maybe I should have been drinking tea with some caffeine in it, huh? um, so I did a little work today on um pulling up some weeds and stuff over there, but I got sidetracked and got on something else. But I did cut two of the branches off of the Pakistani mulberry and put them in a pot. So I need to get some pots ready and get them done. And I bought some really cool pots that I am going to be making for my herb garden. Hopefully, they're the stacking pots. Hey, Miss Sherry, how are you doing, honey? The last thingy I read was so super cool to hear that you're doing better and losing weight now and feeling better. Now, I'm also going to pot up some I may end up having to take an allergy pill because every single solitary thing around here is blooming. I got mangoes blooming, I got papayas blooming, I got tomatoes blooming, I got blackberries and jaboticabas and bananas and everything's blooming, everything. And those angel trumpets, oh my gosh, it smells so divine here. It really does. My neighbor said to me, um, um, hello, Henry Leslie, Vermont. Hello, Susan. How are you tonight, honey? My neighbor said to me, I took her over. What did I take her over? Oh, I took her over some fish. My son gave me some shark, some no, what was it? Spanish mackerel and um oh my goodness, what was that other fish? My brain is not working. I'm just got a whole blank going. Babe, what is the name of that other fish that he gave me? Cobia. Thank you. He read my mind. Um, so I took her a piece of each one of those so that they could try them. And when I was leaving, it didn't dawn on me, and my brain just doesn't work that fast sometimes. And she said to me, she said, "You can tell somebody's washing their laundry. It smells so good out here." And I got all the way home and realized she can smell all the plants around here blooming. Hey, Miss Linda, how are you tonight? Hey, oh, to both of you, both. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. um, yes, Happy New Year to you too, sweetheart. I'm so glad you made it, Linda. Oh, and my quirky quarter acre, I have been using that bag you made me all the time, and everybody loves it. Oh, thank you, Barb. I do love my little place here. Now, if it was the Garden of Eden, it wouldn't have any trash around here. It'd be all cleaned up and everything would be beautiful, but it doesn't. I've got to get busy cleaning it up and stuff. So, when my son gives me something and I get a whole lot of it, I like to try to share it with people that I care about. And I know they're on fixed income too, so um, I just love them. I really love my neighbors, and so when people are my age or older, I try to help out as much as I can. Hey, Roy, how's it going, honey? My nose is itching off. Yeah, I was busy. I'm sorry. I don't know who was preaching tonight. I should have ran in there and turned it on while I was doing my stuff, but my brain just didn't work. I'll have to go back and watch it. Boy, that fellow last night preaching was really good. Glad you're enjoying the bag. I do love it. I do love it. In fact, I took it on our trip with us the other, the other, let's see, what was it? The Sunday? Yeah, Sunday when we went kayaking. Yes, Happy New Year to all of you guys. I'm so blessed to be, I really am blessed, I think, to live in Florida. As much as I want to live in Kentucky or somewhere where there's mountains and cold, I am blessed to be able to um, grow all kinds of tropical fruit that many people have never heard of. That's another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start trying to root some of my dragon fruit and stuff like that. Hey Glenn, how's it going? Man, I got the hiccups. I'm really tired. Went back to work and it takes some getting used to, but they already called school tomorrow, so working at home. Everything is frozen and we're expecting snow. Wow. Um well, a lot of you guys don't know, but I have a friend that's 99 years old and he lives on Cocoa Beach and I help him in the mornings uh with getting food and um showering and all that kind of stuff and cleaning his house and stuff like that. Just the regular kind of home health aid type stuff. And um so I'm not at home anymore in the mornings. I'm sorry, I missed what you said, Roy. Hmm. Speaking of that, I am eating black sapote mousse right now. Oh, Teresa, I need to make some of that. I really do. I need to figure out how you made that. That really sounds delicious right about now. I did make the kids black sapote pancakes whenever they were up here last. Hey, Miss Brenda, what you up to, girlfriend? I was going to call you today, Miss Brenda, but I was afraid that I would wake you up. Are you still up? I mean, I'm pretty sure you're getting a lot of snow right now, aren't you? So you're having to stay up at night stoking the fire. Oh my goodness, I didn't know you were sick, Christy. Miss Teresa's been sick too. Miss Teresa gave me a good scare because I had to say I went several days without hearing from her. Hello, Eddie B. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Um, and her and I talk to each other on Marco every single solitary day, so it was a little bit scary when she didn't answer me right off. The tired lasts a while. Yes, it does. A little bit concerned about my daughter. She had her baby um last week And I saw her this morning, and she said, I don't know how to explain it, Mom. I just feel dizzy, like I'm going to throw up. I said, that's equilibrium. And I don't know what's causing it. She said she drank some coffee, so she was thinking it might have been it. But oh, and look, guys, Teresa, you'll be proud of me. I fixed the picture. It's not hanging crooked. So I am going to be watching. Thank you, Christy. I tried to get to it, but I don't know what I did. I don't know how to do this. Do I delete them or do I put them in timeout? How do I do it? I must hit the big times, huh? Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, so I'm going to be watching the baby for her, which I'm pretty excited about when she goes back to work full time. Hello, Miss Pam. What? What are you, trolls? Is that what you're talking about, Christy? I hide them from channel. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so. Oh, I know. And he is gorgeous. I have not personally held him. I was there during his birth. I got to see him being born and everything. And she had him doing the skin to skin thingy. And I just felt like he needed to bond with her and Patrick. He didn't need Nana butting her butt in. So I just let them do their thing. And so I left that night, and I've seen him twice since then, but he was asleep both times. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to wake him up just to hold him. He is too little, and he needs all of his sleep that he can get. I've got the rest of my life to hold him and squeeze him and love him and kiss him. Yes, David got to hold him. Just go ahead and brag, David. That's the first thing David told me. I got to hold the baby. Aw, thank you, Pam. And now that Lance is in school, she says to me, Mom, you do realize this is going to be totally different for you. You're going to have only Jace. You're not going to have any other children with you. I said, oh, you think that Lance is spoiled? You just wait till I get Jace. He is going to be spoiled absolutely rotten. And I have a feeling that me and my daughter-in-law is going to have a bickering back and forth to see who gets him. Because she's wanting them too, to babysit him. The grands love Nana. Yeah, they do. They see me. It's funny. They'll see me at church and they'll catch it. Like the other day, um, Lindsay was running from. I don't know if she was going from the hall towards the children's church part of our. It used to be our old sanctuary when we had that when we were only had that building, and she did a double take and just literally ran and wrapped her little arms around me and squeezed me, and I said, "Did you miss me?" She says, "I sure did, Nana." She's such a cute heart. I'm really blessed with great grandkids. Let's see. Wow, Henry, that's cool. Um, so guys, I totally did something different. Every year I always make my New Year's meal. In fact, my daughter even called me and asked me, "Mom, did you make our famous New Year's meal?" I always make black eyed peas, cornbread, fried potatoes, and cabbage. Well, this New Year's, I didn't make any of that. We went kayaking and I didn't even put no care to it. I said, "You know what? That's only a old wives' tale thingy anyways, and I'm not superstitious, so okay, I missed something." Now, we were supposed to be, well, David did fish, but I didn't. Um I couldn't get no bait. So, I am going to take my bait bucket next time with me out to Walt's, and I'm going to cuz he's got a canal behind his house, I am going to catch my bait there. But I'm going to have to take the bait net that I had on that trip. I'm going to have to take it back to Walmart cuz I can't stand it. And I found out what cheap stuff they make nowadays. Um those of you guys who know about um um bait nets, cast nets, whatever you want to call them, it's all netted and it's netted into a circle, and it has leader line, which is really thick um like fishing line, going to the bottom outside of the cast net, outside circle of it, and to that is hooked these weights. Well, this particular cast net is made out of a material instead of monofilament line, and it's made out of these weights or plastic or something. Well, they didn't shave those, and they're really sharp on some part. It's like, how do I explain it? Have you ever made a candle and it started seeping a little bit, and you have to take something and you carve that seepage off of the side because when it hardens, it'll have something on there that's not supposed to be? Well, that's what this did. So it's very sharp, and I'm very disgusted with it. So I I am definitely going to take it back. It's not it's not even, it didn't throw right. It just was awful. So I thought I'd use it in fresh water. Nah, I'm not going to even do that. We always do black eyed peas, hog jaw, cabbage, and cornbread, but I was too sick to care this year. Yeah, it is one of our favorite meals. We do eat, David and I, one of the, we really, really, really love black eyed peas or pinto beans or great northern beans or navy beans. We love beans, cornbread, fried potatoes, and cabbage. That's some of our favorite meals. So it's just like another meal to us, but you know, it's just it's just something I've always done. But anyways, hey there, Miss Patty, how are you doing, sweetheart? So okay, um, I got to see my girlfriend Sherry, who I haven't seen in months. Our what do you call it? Schedules have conflicted. I've been out of town and she's been out of town, and we just keep missing each other. So I got to go over there and spend some time with her. And man, oh man, her behind her where we forage all the time, it was like really weird looking. A lot of stuff was burnt over there. And but over in front of her, we got elderberries still blooming. And I'm like, okay, this is really, really bizarre. All of this stuff blooming when it's not supposed to be. Teresa, were you on here when I told you the tea that I made? I have got to, I don't think we can grow that sumac here. I have got to get some more of that and infuse more of that in my honey. That is really a fantastic flavor. But I've got that sumac honey in there, and I've got roselle and the pineapple sage and mint, peppermint. Oh, it's so good. Don't I really got to grow some more roselle too. Doing well here. Going to look at an apartment tomorrow that I'm hoping will work perfectly. Cool. Well, if it's in God's will, I pray that it works out for you. A lot of stuff starting budding out here and then got bit. Yeah. And like I said, even my well, I'm going to cut it all back, but even my Pakistani mulberries got mulberries on them at the ends. I'm like, really? Really? Let's see. Brenda, my daughter is fifth generation in the Leslie Homestead. Cool. Thank you for that. That's super sweet. Um, Had a great dinner tonight. Deer underback. My opinion is 10 times better than bacon, potatoes, and greens for dessert. Fried apples with cinnamon. You little brat. Let's see, what did I have? Oh, I had um um oh my gosh, what is wrong with my brain? No caffeine. I need some caffeine. What are tortellinis? I had I'm doing the challenge. Um I'm not doing it publicly, but I'm doing the challenge that Three Rivers has got out. If you guys heard of it, you should try it. It's really interesting. I'm going to do the challenge, try to do my best not to buy anything this month at the grocery store. Although the dog did eat my bread, so I may have to buy bread. And so I'm going to, anyways, for a month, I'm going to do a challenge of not buying anything at the grocery store. So I'm trying to use up things that I had left over. And I had one serving of tortellini left that was frozen in the freezer. So I pulled it out, and then I opened one of those jars that I made of the spaghetti and meat sauce. Oh my word, that was delicious. And because I didn't have any bread other than rye bread, I had two little pieces of rye bread, and it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. Oh, yeah, and I bet you that's good for you, Teresa, that soup. Oh no, Brenda. Well, I pray that you don't get a whole bunch and it stays warmer than it's supposed to get. Yes, Ginger has been a little brat lately. I don't even know where she got that bread from because I don't remember bringing it in the house. I thought it was still in the trailer, but I must have left it on the table or something. I had bread wrapper all over the house. So is that her pantry challenge? Yes, yes, uh, uh, Patty, that is. She's doing a pantry challenge. Um, and you know what? I I have everything I need. I don't see anything that I would have to buy for a month because I canned up so much stuff, and I have three freezers full of food. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be out something. And I even have now, I have put in my pantry um, um, powdered milk and all kinds of stuff that I never had before. And it's funny, I was watching Zach and Jen over at Stivers, and they're doing the pantry challenge too. And they were talking about powdered milk, and I'm like, I could never, ever, ever drink powdered milk in cereal. That would just be gross to me. But I can cook with it, and ever since I was a little kid, we had powdered milk when I was a kid, and it was disgusting. I think we're only getting 2 or 3 inches, but the temperatures are going to be down to 10 tonight and 6 tomorrow night, which means the wind chill will be 0. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brenda. I'm so used to eating fresh vegetables and fresh fruits. I know I'd be craving those if I didn't have them every day. Well, Patty, I have fresh food. I got I got you guys see my videos. I have lettuce out there, tomatoes out there. I've got broccoli out there. Um I got bananas I can cut down. I've got the jaboticabas are coming in. In fact, I didn't pick those today. I should have, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, maybe the next day, to pick those. And I've got star fruit that are ripe. I got the black sapotes that are ripe, and I've really got to find out how I can. Um, I've got to find out how I can preserve them other than putting them in the freezer. I think I'm going to try to um, what do you call it? Dehydrate some and see how they go. Then I think Teresa, what do you think if I did this? If I took those black sapotes and dehydrated them really good and then put them in a chopper upper thingy, I got that little coffee blender like thingy that'll powder up something and use that to make like powdered milk, chocolate milk or something. What do you think? Oh, I never thought about putting vanilla in it. I'll have to try that. Oh, so you've already had them storms, huh, Susan? I think that would be really good. Now, some of the ladies have made like bread pudding with them, um, and different cakes and stuff. There's a ton of things that you can make with them, but I want to be able to do something with them that will preserve them so I can make other things. I got mine all out of the shell, dressed and in a bowl with lids in the fridge. Dehydrating is worth a try. Mm. Boy, Kathy, they taste like chocolate. I would be in trouble. They want to be a thing left on the tree. Susan, they are really good. I have taken them to people when a couple years ago. I took him to a therapist, a physical therapist, because he's a vegan and he likes, you know, fruits and vegetables. And he absolutely loved them. In fact, if I had some time tomorrow, I might take some to him. All right, bye, Glenn. um, hmm. Now, see, I have thought many times about getting a freeze dryer. but they're so doggone expensive, and they cost so much to run too. I just can't fathom the thought of spending that kind of money, and then on top of that spending that kind of money on electricity to run it. You did. Wow. I mixed with Cool Whip and made chocolate mousse. So yummy. All right, I have some Cool Whip in there if it's still good. I'm going to try that. Ginger, that's enough. Or I'm going to get my squirt bottle. Don't look at me like that. That's all you did was put it in mousse? I mean, Cool Whip? Mm-mm. Oh, wow. Thank you. Let's see. If I click on that, I don't want to leave you guys. There we go. Okay. Whip it up good. Okay, I will. And I bet you the kids would love that too. See, I still have some frozen from last year, and I don't want to fill up the freezer. I've already gotten uh I would say I've got a whole freezer full of mangoes that I need to make up. I need to get busy making some mango jam. That sound yummy. It does. I wonder if I can make jelly out of them. I'll have to look that up. I will never have a freeze dryer. They're intended for long term. Yeah. Yeah, and see, I'm not. I just honestly, I'm really really picky. I didn't I didn't really some things I really won't even dehydrate because I don't like the texture of it and I don't like the way it comes back. Kathy, that mango jelly is a good seller. Yeah, I'm gonna make up some and sell it again this year. I'm old. I am too. I think to me it's a waste of my money. It just never would never would be I mean, I'd have to make food and sell it to be able to make up my money from it. You can make a lot of things out of them, Kathy. I'm not sure the link I gave you has much information, sadly, on drying it. Okay. Um, I just don't want them to go to waste. I probably got 25, 30 on the ground out there that's just, when they hit the ground, they splat and they're history. So I have to pick them up and, well, they don't go to waste because I pick them up and take them to the chickens. And the chickens love them. I can only imagine when I get chocolate eggs. And no, not the Cadbury eggs. Oh, can you imagine open up an egg and have chocolate in it? That would be so gross. Being sick with this made me feel like I aged 10 years. Oh, Teresa, I'm sorry, honey. Not fond of MRE. Me, me neither. In fact, to be honest with you, I'm not fond of any. Now this is gonna sound terrible, isn't it? I'm not fond of um, any type of vegetables that are in boxed foods, and they have to be freeze dried. I'm sure. Oh, that's so good. I should probably back off the mint, though. Did put a lot of mint in it this time. And Brenda, I am trying to root some mint. I'm trying to root some mint. If I get this to root, I'm going to try and root more. But I want to know, do you think that I can root that pineapple sage? I absolutely went all over town looking for more plants because I love it so much. 65 ain't old, Barb. None of us on here is really old. I mean, 99, that's old. I gotta say. And he don't even think he's old. Yes, she did. Okay, so you guys, it's getting close to that time. I need prayers. Yes, pineapple sage is easy to root. Be sure the stem is semi hardwood, not too soft. It will root in water probably, but if you use rooting hormone and soil, it's better. Okay. Yes, Susan, I'm just getting over it and it was terrible. It was horrible. Yes, it was. Like I said, she didn't talk to me for days, and that's unusual. Scared the bejeebies out of me. I've never tried it with pineapple sage, but mint will take root wherever it touches the ground. Okay. Well, that mint that I have in that raised bed, it is spreading. So I'm going to give y'all a little hint. I went to Dollar Tree, which is no longer a dollar anymore, guys. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Good night, honey. Um, I went to Dollar Tree and I got those stackable plant thingies um from them, and I am going to make um herb containers out of those. I thought that would be really pretty. Hanging mints and different things that I can make teas with. It is still a dollar here now for now, but yes, going up soon everywhere. Um, well, on the beach it's a dollar and a quarter. I did not go into my cocoa store. I should probably go in my cocoa store, and if they have more there, I'll get more there. But I was kind of perturbed because I did not know everything, and she told me every across the whole nation it was our whole. I should say, across the whole company, she said. Everything went to $1.25 come the first of the year. So it might have jumped since you've been there, Teresa, because you've been sick, babe. I ordered a whole case of the stackable pots from Dollar Tree website. Did you get them for $1, I hope? I started to do that, but they wanted so much in shipping that I just said last year. So no prayer requests. I know we know where I'm praying for Teresa, and we'll be praying for Patty to get the right place to move into. Yes, they were $1 each. Awesome. Maybe I should go on there, but how much did they charge you in shipping? I haven't heard good reviews on those stackable pots, so I've avoided them. Hello, Holland and Lily. Yes, it is cold outside. It's not cold outside here because you know what we've been doing. It's actually 69 degrees here, Holland. I have to tell you guys, he called me the other day and said, "Are you in Kentucky?" And I said, "No," because he thought I brought in the sleet and snow. Now, Miss Teresa, you can't say 95% better. I think you got that percentage up there too high. Oh my goodness, I would love to have seen that. Holland's got his fireplace going. Good deal. Mm-mm-mm. 39 degrees where Patty's at. It is coming here tomorrow. Wow. Kathy, I found Pee Wee dead today. Oh no. Was it from a coyote or what do you suspect it from? That is so sad. Pee Wee's the deer that they that they named a baby deer. It's 18 with a chill of 5 and snow here. Wow. Froze, I guess. No injuries. Oh, wow. That's sad. I'll have to tell David. She stayed in the yard all the time. Wow. Yeah, she was there quite a bit when I was there. So I'm going to go ahead and pray and then we'll talk a little bit more. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time we've had. I miss talking to all my friends here. I pray, Lord, that you bless everybody and let them have a wonderful new year. Let this year be so much better for all the people on here, all the people in our country. Let this sickness go away and just not bother anybody anymore. I pray, Lord, that you just put a protective hedge around everyone and take good care of them, Lord. Lord, I want to especially ask you to totally heal Teresa. I miss talking to her all the time. Again, with Holland and Lily too, they've been under the weather a little too. So I pray, Lord, that you get them all healed and happy and safe and sound. And it's sad when you find something that you care about or you've been watching or you've been knowing's passed on. So hopefully nobody's hurting the deer there. And just put a protective hedge around them so that they continue to have um, what they need, Lord. Lord, I thank you for all that things that you do for me. I pray, Lord, that you keep people warm that are getting cold um, and rain and snow right now and freezing temperatures. Please keep them warm and don't let them have any problems with the cold. And Lord, I just thank you for giving me a new grandbaby to love and hold and squeeze and kiss. And thank you that I have David to help me keep keep my nose up and out of the dirt. Thank you that I'm able to continue to do the things that I like to do, Lord. Thank you that you've strengthened my health and make me feel a whole lot better, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you continue to let me get exercise and get healthier. In your name, Jesus, amen. Well, my Fitbit's yelling at me, Teresa, to go to bed. Is that funny or what? Uh-oh, somebody came in here in nastiness again. I hope it wasn't wasted disease on. She was born too late and she lost her mama. Too hard for one to survive without her. Yep. Kathy, while you kayak, you make sure not to be gator bait. Holland, I'm going to tell you something. It's really funny that you would say that. David and I left where we were at early because some folks came in and pretty much where we were parked there, we left it so that somebody could back in there and, you know, put their boats or kayaks or whatever they were doing and then move out. Well, these people put their truck there and left it there. But they didn't speak English. And me not realizing what I said to him, he said, I asked him something, and somehow in the conversation, I said, no, I'm not asking you to move your truck. I'm asking you something else. I don't remember what it was all about. Anyways, so I pretty much told him it was okay to leave the truck there. So literally, we had to maneuver around his vehicle to be able to get into the in the kayaks in the trailer. I was a little bit perturbed. But the lady that was with them came in a different vehicle and she was talking to me, and she told me they seen a great big gator, and she was telling me how big it was and everything. And I just looked at her and said, lady, I've lived here all my life. I'm not afraid of gators. They're more afraid of us than we are of them. And it's not the season where they would be grabbing something to eat. She was like, okay. Oh, and I got to tell you though, my son did give me and David some gator tail. So we've got to cook that too. And um, from now on, I'm going to be keeping all of my ribs from my deer because my daughter-in-law has a recipe with them, and I want to say she soaks them in vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and then she barbecues them. I'll have to tell you guys next week. I'll have to ask her how she makes them again. And she gave me a rack of deer ribs that I'm going to cook up in this challenge of mine. Yeah, I got a lot of seafood right now. What I don't have, though, is shrimp. So we have to get on to Mr. David and get him to finish making the shrimp traps so I can get out there and get me some shrimp put in the freezer. Because now I've got snapper, I've got cobia, shark, mangrel, uh, Spanish mackerel, and now my son does do some lobster hunting, but he don't usually share those. Listen to Susan. Yeah, I'm kind of craving. Um, Brian did give me, or actually, Ashley, his wife, gave me a little bag of shrimp too, so I can thaw those out and use them. We had venison chili tonight. That sounds good. Cobia and mac is delicious. Yes. And I had shark before, and my freezer went out and I lost some, or else I would have brought you some, Holland, last year. Um but I haven't tasted this shark yet. I didn't eat any of it. I just froze it all. Now, Holland, I did something I don't normally do. When I when I when I sealed those fish up, the cobia, I did not take the skin off, just in case I make and just in case I cook that on the grill. And I cut them in. I mean, they were the the fillets were that thick, so I cut them in probably 4-inch wide pieces so that David and I would both have enough to eat, because I only eat probably an inch maybe, and the other 3 for him. Well, what do you put on it? Do you put butter, or I'm sure you put salt and pepper, but do you dress it with anything or just grill it? Now Brian makes my son makes a smoked fish dip with cobia. That is really, really good. I have South Carolina shrimp in the freezer. I need to get them out and cook them. Yum yum. I was thinking about making those shrimp and making shrimp Alfredo. That sounds so good. I have nothing here I could even lie to myself and call seafood, so you're killing me. Oh, Teresa, I'm sorry. Garlic, butter, and lemon. Okay. Now I'm craving blackened catfish. That sounds good. David made David's brother and his wife at the time used to make snook with. They would take mayonnaise and smear it on. Okay, they would leave the skin on it. I'm pretty sure they left the skin on it. Maybe they took the skin off because I don't remember the skin being on it. Anyways, they put it in a pan, a baking dish, and they would smear mayonnaise on the top of it, and then they would put Italian breadcrumbs over top of that and bake it. Oh my word, that is delicious too. Mm-mm-mm. That was really good. Now the I don't know how I'm gonna make the shark because when I made that shark last time, it almost tasted like I was making chicken. To be honest with you, if you didn't actually see me cooking it and I had it in chunks and I cooked it, you wouldn't have known that it wasn't. Mustard with hot sauce and rolled in cornmeal and panko. Fry that up and enjoy. Mm-mm-mm. Now, see, I've never eaten the mackerel, the Spanish mackerel. I've never eaten that at all. And the bad thing is this: I'm really finicky about um what do you call them, bones, and I filleted these cobia myself, and my knife was horrible. I actually bought a knife since then just so I could fillet fish. And so I've got to pick out bones out of it. I have sardines. ain't nothing ain't nothing like seafood now. Sardines ain't nothing like seafood. You crack me up, Teresa. Mm. Now, Teresa, you have it may not be seafood, but you have a great place up there for catfish. I really, really enjoyed that. Tomorrow she's gonna be running out to get catfish. Mhm. I'm debating between making chili or deer stew on the wood stove for tomorrow's supper. Chili or deer stew? Chili. Deer chili. Teresa, have you been eating that hamburger meat? That hamburger meat was really good. I've eaten it I've eaten it every single way that I have prepared it. I put it in the freezer in patties, and um I canned it. I canned it in that spaghetti sauce, which I tried tonight. It is so good. Oh, I already read that. Chili hit the spot tonight, Brenda. I cut wood all day and too tired. Lily hooked me up. Aw. No, mine is still frozen. Oh, girl. You don't know what you're missing. Truth is, that brings flashbacks to my nose from childhood when my dad would eat sardines. I'm trying to think. Somebody used to eat sardines. Sardines and crackers. I don't remember who it was. I don't know if it was my grandpa or I don't remember who it was. I don't think I've ever eaten sardines except for in like what is it called? The salad the salad dressing. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I was wondering earlier if you got some wood cut, Holland. Sardines and mustard sauce. I hear you, Holland. My late husband ate sardines and crackers. I can't stand them. Ah, yes, my ex ate them too. Come to think about it. I used to eat sardines with mustard when I was a kid. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Young lady, you're glad I didn't find my squirt bottle. I'd squirt you. Don't you look at me like that. You better stop that. I can give you the evil eye too. That's right. You look the other way. Once you get past the smell, it's all good, Linda. Yeah. Oh, there's my squirt bottle. I'm going to have to get her and squirt her down again. She is chewing, chewing, chewing. I just prefer freshwater fish. Mmm. Well, Linda, you ain't never had some of the fish that I catch. I don't know if you've ever had a redfish or a snook. Those two are my favorite, or snapper. Mmm. Sardines are actually very good for you. What is that? What is that salad? I can't think of the name of that salad. Is that crazy or what? You get them in restaurants all the time. And the sardines are, it's made out of sardines. The dressing is. I'm totally afraid of freshwater fish unless it's out of a clean pond. No way I eat out of those rivers anymore. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta get this. If I don't squirt her, she'll have herself raw. I'm gonna squirt you all the way down if you don't behave. That's right. Be a good girl and don't you hurt yourself. My favorite fish is perch or crappie. Crab salad sounds good. That's another thing I want to go. I've got some I had some crab traps. I don't know if they're any good anymore. They probably rusted. I'll probably have to get me some more. I get fishing spots from my dad. Crappie, oh yeah, and stripers. We have always fished my whole life here. I love panfish, bluegills, or crappie. Mm. See, I don't know a whole lot about freshwater fish. living on here on living here on the ocean in the river, I I've done a lot of saltwater fishing, but not a whole lot of freshwater. We have a canal down in Palm Bay though that we used to go fishing for freshwater catfish. Man, them things was good eating too. Stripers, not strippers. I love spoonbill catfish too. I used to really dig the stripers too. Strippers too. You're bad. I can't read right and y'all can't. My dad says crappie is the king of fishes. So good. I love me some catfish. I love catfish too. Um, we used to have a place called Catfish Inn here in Cocoa when I was a kid. Well, I was an adult whenever they closed down, but they would have all you could eat night and it was like I want to say $7 or $8 for all you could eat, and we thought that was outrageous price. Can you imagine now? I would pay $30 probably. I don't know what it would cost for all you could eat catfish now. Autocorrect. Spank me, I'm bad is all I can say. Oh, Holland, almost sick Miss Lily on you. Hey, I forgot, Holland. You've got to tell Miss Lily that that cactus is blooming. I thought, isn't that a Easter cactus? I can't remember if it's an Easter cactus or it was just blooming not too long ago, I thought. And it's blooming again. She's watching. Ah, okay, cool. Hers are blooming like crazy. Too beautiful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm just amazed. Now, I those bulbs that you guys gave me that I planted out there, they've got leaves on them, but they never did sprout out anything. So they'll probably do that next year. And I'm going to make sure that I put something around there so David can't hit them with a weed whacker. All right, Teresa. I'm fixing to get off here anyways. I've got to get in the shower and get in bed because I got early morning come up. Um I've been getting up real early every morning so I can get all my animal chores done before I head out. I have an Easter cactus that usually blooms in February. It's confused. I imagine she's got a bunch more starts of all kinds of things the next time Teresa and you and Brenda all show up again. Aw, that's cool. Take care, Teresa. We love you. Well, guys, we've had a great night. I thank you for everybody coming in tonight. I hope you guys all have sweet dreams and stay warm, stay healthy, get rid of those colds that you got and those sicknesses. You know what we're talking about. And I'll try to put lots of videos out there to make y'all feel warmer. I'm really hoping my beauty bush does good. Oh, and my beauty bush looks great. And my um goji berries are coming back. That looks like they're coming back really good. They didn't have no leaves on them for a little bit there, but now they got leaves on them again. So I'm really excited. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here, guys. You guys have a fabulous week, and I hope to see you. Well, I'm not doing my Monday lives anymore for a while. Um, so I'll probably see you next Wednesday then, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.